luxury, luxury. They can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, yeah, she was with me at my lowest.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Allen gonna throw to get things going. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
56.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Now Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Alert. Alert.
And in motion is Brown.
Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He finds De'Ami Brown. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Okay, break. 65-6. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready? Set. Set.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
Ready?
To the air again is Daniels. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He's got his big tight end, Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
What's that?
Here's Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. And that one is no good. Extra point is unsuccessful. This is going to stay a 5-point game. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
1918. Steady. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
On the ready. Let's go now.
Daniels gonna throw again. He's gonna air this one out. And that one is caught. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Get it.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
70 Timberwolves. Come on.
Throwing again, Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Yeah! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Cut, ready?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's Allen to throw. He gets it to Samuel, left side. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now the give to Cook, running right. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. Second and a yard. Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is brought in. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
On play action, Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught. What a throw. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Commanders 22.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Ready? 18, pioneer. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Drop 50, drop 50. Let's go now.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They'll motion over Samuel. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will cut it to a 2-point lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Ramley, go!
They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Roll!
On the handoff, this is Eckler. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Daniels. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. They'll run with Robinson. And he will dive into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, it's Ty Johnson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Here we go, set.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Zach Ertz, touchdown Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will score. Game on. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Daniels. Now a loose football. The Bills have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they...
And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Middle. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Monday. That's it.
Now Allen. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll run, and he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A run with hook.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Inside the 10, it is caught. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
A run with Davis. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. The Commanders will signal for the 1st of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Clock stops. 46 seconds to go.
Come on. Hey, smash Franco.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it's going to be a Commanders 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
70 Ranger.
Now Daniels. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of him, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. There's that man again, another catch. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Hey, check that. Hurt.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And he will score. Comeback complete. They take the lead here in the final moments. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired.